What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I got a comment on my channel asking me to do an update. And so today, this is the update. Today is 11/11, 2024, 3:32 p.m. So back in September, like September 24th through the 29th, the week of my birthday, I got my 4 payouts from Paradise Capital. And soon after I got my payouts, they gave me my accounts. And when I tell you I blew those boys in the same week, I blew them in the same week. It wasn't my intention, my plan, but just like normal traders and people that get greedy, it got the best of me. And I just kept saying, like, I know that the market's going to go down. I just kept getting in. And I did not look at my daily drawdown. I didn't look at my daily loss or my max loss at all. So I ended up losing those accounts that week. And when I lost them, I got defeated. When I say defeated, I mean defeated, because you ever been waiting on something so long, and then you're really, really close, and you're at the what they call the precipice or the brink of that breakthrough or that change or whatever it is that you've been waiting on. And that was that thing for me. Trading was that thing. Trading is and was at the time going to help me leave my job. It's going to help me do a lot of things. And at the time, my mindset was like, I broke mentally on the inside. I broke because I had been trying so hard to get funded, right? And I got funded after 20 plus accounts that I've lost. And then I had gotten a payout from not one, not two, not three, but 4 accounts. So, I was just like, I thought that I had learned a little bit, but obviously I was wrong because I lost them. And when I tell you that week, that Saturday, I had like a mental breakdown where I went to work and I was just legit crying to the point where, somebody sent me home and they were like, we're going to pay you for the day, but like, you got to come back better than this. It takes a toll on you. And it was just everything combined, me being, a mom, just life be lifing, and it wasn't adding up either. It wasn't mathing if we want to get real about it. It wasn't adding up. I was putting in the work. The hard part about it was the freaking challenge. It wasn't even the funded part, right? If I had started out with a funded account, then I wouldn't be this stressed out. I was stressed out about the fact that you got to do a challenge, and then depending on what challenge you buy, the target cap or the target profit, the profit target is so high. So like 100K is $10,000. This 200K is $20,000, right? Though you seen me in a couple of videos ago get past the challenge in 1 or 2 trades, you didn't hear me or you didn't see me stressing out and just talking to myself, having to re-encourage myself into, you didn't see me or hear me like, getting frustrated with myself. So it was a process. And the thing about it that I got mad about was the fact that, like I said, it's always a challenge. Trading is a challenge. And every time I have to buy one of these accounts and do the challenge over, that's the part that frustrates me, because more or less I know how to trade, right? More or less. The way that I trade isn't hard, and I like to trade one way versus the other, and I'll talk about that later. But that's what I went through in the past couple of weeks ago. And it was hard, but it took some people to tell me, because I'm the only person that trades. That's another thing. When you're doing something like this, I encourage you guys to find your community, find your friends that trade, that do the same thing as you. Don't find nobody that's doing something else, because y'all not gonna mesh. When you're doing something like this, find you somebody that's on the same page more or less, that can encourage you and push you when you need it. Because me, as much as I was trying to do this by myself, I couldn't. I was out here just telling myself I'm gonna do this, and it wasn't enough. At the end of the day, it was not enough. And so I just want to say that yeah, I lost my accounts, but I ended up getting them back. And well, not all of them. I got a 50K, and then I have 100K, and I'm working on this 200K. The 200K is a challenge that you see in front of you. So yeah, just find your tribe, because I promise you. And I'm not saying it's not for everybody. It's only for those of you that need it. Because me personally, I needed it. I just didn't know it. And it was hard for me to realize and recognize that, hey, if somebody was there cheering me on, on the sideline saying, hey, you can do it. Or better yet, not only can you do it, I'm going to come on in there and I'm going to do it with you. And I'm going to be your accountability partner. Because sometimes you need that. I needed that, and I didn't know it. So, I went through a period of serious depression And that took me, listen, I don't even want to go back there, but it was bad. And some type of way, a young lady found me on my channel, and she asked me if she could talk to me, and she knew nothing about this situation, but we ended up talking, and long story short, we ended up, basically becoming friends, more or less. And after I met this young lady, we decided to help each other out. I bought 100K. I bought the 100K for her because she had passed her 15K. Shout out to her. And she got a payout, and she was like, I want to get more capital. And so I said, you know what? All right, I'm not going to let you do this by yourself. I want to motivate you, and I want to motivate, and at the same time, I want to motivate myself. So what I did is I bought a 5K and I bought a 100K. Okay, actually I bought two 100Ks, but I failed the first one because I was trying to get back on the horse and I wasn't ready yet. And so the second one I ended up passing, and that's the one y'all seen in the last video. And I don't know, something just like rejuvenated in me. It just became this thing. And then after I talked to this young lady, we've been talking like every day ever since. And I met another young lady, and she is in a group that I'm in, right? Now, here's the thing. We all trade different. This person trades with Heikin-Ashi candles. The other person trades another different style of ICT. I trade ICT, but I trade a totally different way. But as women, we come together and we talk trade. We talk shop. You know what I'm saying? We talk trade. We talk trading. They trade totally different pairs. I trade gold. They trade something else. But the point I'm trying to make is, and I'm getting on out the way. The point I'm trying to make is that now I have a support system. They have a support system in me, and I have a support system in them. I'm sorry. So where it's like, okay, if I need help with something, or if I want to know, like, okay, what are you doing for today? Or if something's going on in my life, or something's going on in their life. I'm telling my business right now. That I have that. You see what I'm saying? And so all I'm saying is that sometimes we as people, we as humans, we need that. And sometimes we don't know it yet until we get to a point where it's like, dang, I'm tired of being by myself. So if you ever have the opportunity to find you a mentor or a friend that hell, y'all can become each other's mentors, right? If you have that opportunity, you find somebody that's doing the same thing as you, because there's nobody around me that's trading at all. It's just me. Then I encourage you to keep that person and help that person. And I hope that they're a good fit for you, because in the end, you guys can push each other, up the mountain. You guys can push each other to your, expected ends and things of that nature. So yeah, I didn't mean to say all that, but I just want to let you guys know what happened. All right, so now that I got that out the way, and I might be saying a little bit more later, but now that I got that out of the way, let's get into these accounts. So I had originally, before you see this 200K, before I had this 200K, I had a 5K. I literally just lost this 5K this morning trading gold on a reversal. I hate reversals. I do not like them. I cannot stand them. But I hate 5Ks even more, because though I passed the 5K, I had lost like $41 on it trying to make up a trading day. And I made a mistake and traded Bitcoin instead. And it ended up being, instead of being like, 10 cents or $1 and something, it ended up being $39. And I was trying to make that back, and I lost it trying to make it up on gold. And I know you might be thinking like, how you messed that up? Easy. I hate reversals. I love continuations. I love bullishness. I hate bearishness, because I never know when price is going to reverse at, right? Because once price takes out external range liquidity, aka a wick, right? Buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, I never know when it's going to turn around for real. With buys, I know where price is going to turn around more or less. I know it's going to go into a gap and then go into external range liquidity, aka a gap. So that's there. That's how I lost my account. Now, let's get into this other one. 50K. If it'll refresh, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I got my 5 trading days. We're at a target of $3,022.41. So when payout comes, when the time comes for me to withdraw or request a withdrawal, then I can do that. So that's sitting pretty. That's sitting over there to the side. Now, I know y'all may be looking at these win rates and loss rates. I don't give a darn. I don't care. The only thing I care about is this right here. This is it. This profit target, this right here, that ensures that I get a payout. That's all I care about. I don't really get into all them analytics and stuff. That's too much. So that's this. I'm funded. See all that? We're good. I'm not touching this no more. Okay. I might go over the dashboard and things like that. If you guys want to know about it, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will make a video for that, no problem. But I do want to say this. I'm going to show you guys this. So when you go to profit share, this tells me, oh, that went down fast. This tells me that I can request, you know, a withdrawal, like request some money in 8 days, 16 hours, and 3 minutes, and 28 seconds. It's just like it was on the old platform. Well, not, is it? No, because on the old platform, we give you a flat date. This one has a counter, so it's different. I kind of like it. When that happens, when it gets down to 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds, I will show you guys what that process looks like if you guys don't know already, because this is a new platform. Also, if you don't have your KYC verification, I encourage you to do that first. If you get on here, you buy a challenge and you pass it, make sure you do this, and make sure that, I don't know anything about a trader contract because I don't think they do those. Make sure you fill out your payment details, because if you don't, I'm not gonna click on that because it's gonna show some things that I don't want you guys to see. But make sure you click on that, because if you don't, when it comes time to request a withdrawal, you will not get it. And I think that if it's not set up right, you might get denied. I can't say for sure because it's never happened to me, but I would encourage you, as soon as you sign up for an account, right, go down this list that I'm telling you. So basically, when you do this, hit these 3 buttons right here, it's going to be like this. Then, well, it doesn't matter whether you go this way or you hit this button, because it's going to expand. It's going to be there for you. So it's going to expand like this, and it's going to tell you all this stuff. So go down to your payment details. Once you click that, fill all that out, because it's going to let you know. It's going to ask you what type of payment you want your withdrawal to be in. And this is better because it has more options than it had before. In the old platform, it only had Bitcoin. This one, it has USDC, it has a lot of crypto, and it also has wire transfer. So they've come a long way from where, you know, they used to be. So there's that. So remember, KYC verification, and your payment details. Make sure you get those in first things first, because if not, you will run into some trouble when you try to request some money. And I don't want you to be missing out talking about some, oh, they're not going to pay me, they fake, they scam me. No, I'm telling you now, get it right, get it together, okay? Because I want the best for you. I don't want you to be, you know, lacking, okay? So, you see the 200, let's look at the 100. All right, so today I was down like negative 1,700. I made most of that back. So I was under, I'm funded, but I'm under, I was under like almost 1,800. So I made that up when I was trying to do this reversal, right? And so I ended up getting out during the New York session. And when I tell you I'm mad because that bad boy melted, it melted. I don't like reversals because I can't tell where price is going. Especially when the week just starts, like Monday. Yeah, I couldn't tell. So I was just like, you know what? But luckily, price is in the spot right now to where when market closes in about an hour or 2 hours, right? Price is going to not reverse, but continue up. So I'll be, by the time that price does that, I know exactly what lot size and how many pips I need to get to make this hit the 6% cap, which is 6,000. I'm sorry. So I'll have that as soon as I get that. I'll show you guys that. Now to this last one. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna hit this in one shot. And to be honest, I'm not even trying. Well, matter of fact, let me go back one more time, because I don't know whether I have done the 5-day for this. And then I'm gonna switch back, and then I'm gonna end this video. Oh, I still got one more day. One more day. I got one more day to do this, to trade. So, I hope I wanted that to be 5, but whatever. It's whatever. This last trade is gonna make up for it. All right, let's get back to 200. All right. So this is only 2 days traded because I just got this yesterday or the day before yesterday. I think I got it Sunday, and then on the fly I just made a decision to do it because I lost my other 200K account with all the rest of them other ones, and I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna just learn my lesson and try to get it back. And just like my 100K, I'm gonna do it. It's just gonna take me some time. It might take more time than it did my 100K, but I promise you I'm gonna do it. I'm not, I have to buckle down and limit myself to certain things. So like with this one, I'm only trying to trade continuations instead of reversals because I just told you guys I don't like reversals, and I cannot see the move clearly. So there's that. So tonight there is a continuation. There's a possibility and an opportunity for a continuation. So I'm going to test my luck out with that, and hopefully I can get some, if not all of this past today. What I like to do is get as much done as possible. So if I see a whole move, I want to get the whole move. And if my setup, if my account gets to be passed in, like, let's say half of the move, that's fine. But as long as the move is going in the direction that I want, well, as long as my trade is going in the direction that I see the move going in, which is a continuation today. So, which is cool. I'll show you what I mean, but let's move on. So there's that. What else? Let me see. All right. Let me switch over to TradingView, and I'll show you what I mean before I get out of here. And then I'll I'll close the video out by saying some other things, and then you guys can comment, like, subscribe, share, and all the other good stuff. All right. So right now we're in Trade Locker. We are in TradingView, and this is what I mean. So let me get rid of this. My daughter in the background. So we're on gold. I'm gonna show you a little bit of how I trade. So basically, price is in a gap. We are currently in a gap for the monthly, I believe the weekly and the daily, actually. Yeah. Only the monthly gap is a little bit bigger. If you guys don't know, I trade the Forever Model by Matt Lober. I will leave his information in the description box below. He has a free Discord. He does basically everything free except for his paid mentorship and membership that I don't subscribe to because I'm okay with the free content because it's the same stuff over and over. So right now we are in a weekly internal range liquidity pool. So I'll mark that up. And then from here, it's either more of, if price takes this wick out, then that's not our SMT. So this could be our SMT right here. If you guys don't know what SMT is, he makes a video about it. It's called the Kraken correlation. It's an ICT term. And so from here, it's ICT with ICT. It's SMT with silver, because silver correlates with gold. I'm trying to hurry up and show you guys this before I gotta get out of here. All right, so we're on the weekly. All right, so you see how this cursor is moving on both candles here. If you look back there, you can see on this candle we have this, and right here we have that. So here on this candle, we're looking for a gap. I'm looking for a gap for a continuation, right? I don't see one on silver, so I'm not going to trade silver, right? I see one on gold, so I'm going to trade gold. So basically, when I say that, when price tapped into this gap, it created SMT at the lows, and I go down to my corresponding correlated time frame, which is the 4 hour, and we can see that when price gets on top of this right here, which it should today, this is my change in the state delivery. And that's if price is done moving. It's slowed down, so it might be done moving. If price hits this is the last downward moving candle before the move. And then we do a 1 to 2. And then bada boom, bada bing, right? 1 to 8, or 2 to 1, or 1 to 2, 1 to 2. From here to here, that's our move, right? So I would need for, you see these fractals right here? I need this fractal to tell me that this is a low, right? This is how I signify my highs and lows. So again, this is a video, this is a whole video for another time, but I'm just showing you guys quickly how I do this. It's very simple, but sometimes it's not so simple to find the move all the time. This is why I only like continuations, aka bullishness instead of reversals, because all of this over here, I wouldn't have known when this was going to turn around yet. I wouldn't have known, but I do know that when price gets into a gap, that it does have has a tendency to turn around, especially if there is news or no news. As long as there is a gap, you should come down and look at it and see what price is doing so that you can get in the move for a continuation or a buy. So yeah, that's how I trade, more or less. I enter on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, depending on if I find my setup on the weekly or the daily. I can get very, very sniperish, I guess, if you guys want to call it that, by going down to the 15-minute, 5-minute, or the 1 minute, but I don't do it. I just use these time frames as an example for other people that ask me questions about it. So, yeah. Also, let me just say this. I have been getting comments asking if I do signals, if I do account management, if I, just, past challenges. Account management, I do not, right? It's a bannable offense, okay? Signals, I do not give out signals, okay? Because I am not very confident in my own setups. So I do not feel confident giving anybody else a setup that I don't feel confident in. That sounds really, really silly just to get some money. It's not worth it, y'all. So no, I don't give signals. I do not pass accounts. Now, I know that there are some out there that have the ability to, with the permission of the prop firm. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but if I do get that, then maybe I'll offer it. But right now, I don't pass challenges because I'd have to trade it myself, right? And I don't have the time to trade everybody's account myself. And I don't have a bot, so yeah, I can't help you with that. But if in the future I find a way that you can do it, then I'll let you guys know. What else is there? Last but not least, I left my Telegram and my Discord in the description box below, so that if you guys need to get in contact with me or get a hold of me to ask me any type of questions, then you can. I just had a few people contact me yesterday asking me some really they weren't weird questions, but they were along the lines of passing your challenge and just trying to get signals, and I don't do that. So I mean, if you want to talk about something else, you want to talk about the strategy that I trade, that's fine, I'll show you, but I'm not passing your challenge. I'm not giving you a signal. I'll show you and you can find it out for yourself. And then, and if you want to, be my trading buddy or whatever, just for encouragement and accountability sake, then I'll do that. But I'm not giving anybody any signals or anything like that. Okay. So you guys, you blessed, take care. Also, if you guys want to buy a challenge from Paradise Capital, there will be a link in the description box below. It's up to you. You don't really have to, but it's going to be there. Because it's the only prop firm that I'm trading with right now. All right. I think that's it. That is the update. Once I have, gotten a couple of payouts under my belt, what I'll do is that's the other thing. So those of you who have wanted HFT, now I can show you how it works, but I do not have an account. When I mean that I can show you how it works, meaning that like I have a calculator and I can show you in a video how to calculate all these things so that you're within your consistency range. I will not have an HFT account until I get a few more payouts under my belt, and then I'll go for the bigger account, right? Because I'm not going to go on the HFT side to buy, a 50K or a 5K. That doesn't make any sense when they have it on the regular side. And it's way more easier. So, yeah. So as soon as I get that, I'll let you guys know. But I do want to let you know that I will not be passing it myself. I will have somebody pass it for me, because $1 million is a lot. And I'm tired of passing challenges. I'm tired, y'all. So, that is all I have to say. If you guys have any questions, again, everything will be in the description box. So links, all of that will be in the description box. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below, and I will try my hardest to get back to you. As soon as I pass this challenge, I'll make another video, and we can go from there. So without further ado, you guys be blessed, take care. Sorry for the long video, and toodles.